Hey gang, how you doing? I just wanted to chat for a few minutes about how I've put all of my kits together and how things are sort of changing a little bit now that I'm on this job here in Vancouver. So I'll get to that in a minute. Most of my kits are standalone for the mission. So for example, my EDC is a standalone EDC. It's everything that I need to function during the day. I have a little survival kit that is what I throw over my shoulder when I'm out in the mountains and I am visiting one of my clients out there and I happen to sort of stop and just go for a little walk down the trail. I don't need most of my EDC stuff, but I do need some survival gear if I happen to get lost or I get chased off by a cougar or a bear or something like that. So that's my little survival kit. My get home bag combines my EDC and that survival kit and a few other items. For example, shelter equipment, which is, in my case, a tube tent, a couple of space blankets, and some paracord. And that collectively creates my get home system. Now, when I'm out here, I'm in Vancouver right now, well, technically Richmond, but it's all part of the greater Vancouver area. And I am on public transit. So normally where my get home bag that has its extra gear and the survival kit in it and a first aid kit, when that lives in the Jeep and my EDC goes on my shoulder and in and out of the sites with me, or it's attached to my computer bag that goes in and out of my meetings with me, that stuff is all within fairly close reach if I need it. While I'm out here in Vancouver, everything that I need, I have to have on my back because I'm using public transit, I'm on buses, I'm on trains, I'm walking. And I've got a lot of redundancy between all of those kits. Like for example, here I've got one light there. I've got a photon micro light on my keychain. I've got a Petzl E Plus light, which is a great little headlamp type light. It's not real comfortable to wear as a headlamp, but it's an awesome little backup light. I don't need, and then of course on top of that I've got my Olight S2A baton that I wear in my waistband, and I don't need 4 lights. So I've been thinking about it today in the last few days while I've been hiking around Vancouver and Richmond and getting to and fro from the Airbnb that I'm staying at to the site and back and that sort of stuff. And I've realized that when I'm at home, that system works really well. Those multiple bags put together to create a bigger bag, which is a system in and of itself. But when I'm out here, I got to downsize all of that. I do not need a survival kit whatsoever walking around the city. I don't need shelter equipment in my get home bag walking around the city. And so I've taken that survival kit out. I've taken the shelter out. I've put my EDC kit in, and I'm carrying everything on my back in the get home bag. And FYI, this is an Eagle Creek straight up business brief is the get home bag, which is the one on the right. The one on the left is the Maxpedition Daily Essentials pouch. And that fits right in the Eagle Creek bag, and that's what I wear on my back. But even that is too much. And so I find myself having to go outside of my comfort zone with how I put these bags together. Because normally I like to set up a bag and leave it and not borrow and share and stuff between bags. And I think that's prudent with a bug out bag. I don't know that that's the same for a get home bag and an EDC. So for my case, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be marrying up these two bags. I'm going to take all of the equipment that I have, pare it down so I've got maybe 2 lights instead of 4. Because some redundancy is good, but more redundancy and too much redundancy is just extra weight that I don't need to be humping around on my back. It prevents me from running. It prevents me from getting in and out of tight places in a hurry. It's just not functional. And if these kits are not functional, we're not going to use them. They're not going to do their job, and we may as well just not have them. So that's my 2 cents on get home bags and EDC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pare this all down. I'm going to create a bag, and then I will do a video on that get home bag for this trip. And if you look back at, I think video number, it's got to be 3 or 4 maybe 5, I can't remember. It was a bag that I took with me to Disneyland, and this is a very similar sort of a scenario. It's going to have the EDC stuff that I need, and it's going to leave behind all of the get home and survival gear that I don't need when I'm cruising around in Richmond. Because really, I can get from anywhere in the city, and that's the greater area of Vancouver, to where I'm staying within the day. And yeah, I might be hiking a lot, and I'll be sore when I get there, but I'll be able to do it in a day. So anywho, I just wanted to share that, and I'm open to your thoughts, and I will be posting the video on my bag. All right, have a great day, guys. Talk to you later.